doing interviews. You'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready. This is the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks live from Las Vegas. As you can see, I am in the festive mood because it is finally Christmas time, my favorite time of the year. I am so excited, and we have my favorite thing to do in Las Vegas. We have Miss Heather Davis with Opportunity Village. We're talking about the Santa Run and the Magical Forest, which I just absolutely adore. So I'm so excited to have you on today. So how are you?
I am good. Thanks for having me. And I agree with you. This is the most festive time and wonderful time to be part of Las Vegas community.
Oh, 100%. And you know, Opportunity Village, I always say, like, if you've been to Vegas more than 2 years and you haven't gone to Magical Forest, what in the world are you doing? Like, it's just such an amazing thing. It's such a staple here. The whole community gets behind it, and it's beautiful, and it just gets better and better every year. And you don't even know how they do it because it's like amazing every time. But it's just, I love it. I've been going since I was an infant. So,
I love hearing
literally.
That. Yeah.
So no, I love it there.
Yeah, that's wonderful. No, we definitely, I mean, we do it really, like you said, it's Las Vegas. I mean, just today we had 85 faculty, staff, and students from Shadow Ridge High School working in the Magical Forest as part of their theater department.
That's
so
cool.
From high school to corporate to college, I mean, you name it, there's every part of our community that has some hand to play, whether it's setting up, whether it's volunteering on the day of. And like we've said, all those monies that are raised go to support the people in our community with disabilities.
Yes.
So they can receive free services at OV.
Yeah. And, you know, I always like to say, too, like, Opportunity Village, when you're a kid and stuff, you don't really realize, like, what it is and everything. Mm-hmm. And then when I grew up, and especially when I had you guys on the show, I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's everything they do is just so amazing. And we are so blessed to have that in Vegas because I don't really think there's any other programs like that anywhere else. So we are so lucky to have it here. And I think people really do realize that, and they love to support it. And then on top of it, one of the easiest ways to support it is to go to, like, the events and stuff. And you had the best time. And Magical Forest is just amazing.
Yeah, we're over 70% self-funded. So one of our biggest revenue lines is our events, like you said. So if people want to support it and have some fun, which who doesn't want, it's 2 for 1, they can come out, they can buy tickets, they can enjoy the Magical Forest. Over 400 decorated trees, over 2 million lights, 200 volunteers or more sometimes a night. And man, if you're missing the holiday spirit, you walk in there and you can't help but leave with a smile. If you don't have time to put up your own decorations or you think it's too much work, come look at ours.
I already put mine up. No, I just love it. And it's so beautiful. The whole environment there, like, it's truly, like, it's a magical place. I mean, it's got the perfect name. It's that Christmas spirit that it's so hard to find, especially nowadays. And it's that nostalgia. Like, it feels exactly like you are when you're a little kid. And I think everyone, I don't care if you're 2 or 100 or 2, everyone loves it there.
And literally 2 to 102, we have all ages represented.
Yep.
The youngest babies, I mean, newly born, like the same year, people be like, I need to get them there. They're 3 months old or 4 months old or whatever. As soon as they're good enough to come out, they bring them out, start their pictures. And we do this every year. It's a tradition. And then we have some of our volunteers, I mean, especially our Metro volunteers, they're retired and they still come out day after day, week after week, year after year, because they know what a special just time it is. And I'm telling you, Santa Claus lives in Vegas.
Yes.
He lives at the Magical Forest.
And when it's so cold in the North Pole, of course he wants to live in Vegas.
Of course.
No, it's so true, though. And, your volunteers, they love it. And you have volunteers of all ages. I mean, even my nephew, he was born on April 1st, and then we had him at last year's. And it was just so cool. And he loved it. He loved all the little lights. And now he's a little older. He's a year and a half, and we're like, oh my gosh, now he can, like, even realize it more. And that was his first Santa pictures. I mean, it was perfect. You know,
that's probably one of my favorite things. So people come out for Halloween at the Magical Forest as well, which just
great.
Finished.
Yep.
And this little girl came running up to me. I was standing at the front entry, directing people, and she looked at me. She goes, I dreamed of this place last night. And my heart just and just smiled, and her mom goes, she did. That's what she's been telling me all day. And I tell people, even if Halloween is more your thing, you need to come out to December events, because even though it's the same 2.5 acre park, it's amazing. We have like 2 weeks to what we call flip the forest, which is what we're doing right now. And to go from one theme to another so quickly and so well done. Our events team is so gifted and talented, and it is just, it's impressive. It's really cool.
Yeah, and like you said, and then on top of it, you're supporting an amazing cause. Yeah. So like it's a no lose situation. Like it's just perfect. You're gonna have a blast. It's so much fun. And it's when you grow up and stuff, it's just nothing hits the same except for the Magical Four. It's exactly the same feeling as when you're 5 and when I'm 27 now. So it feels the same exact way.
And the ticket, so the admission fee gets you into the park, gets you on all the rides, so you can relive riding the Magical Forest Express. You can ride the Blizzard. You can ride the Enchanted Carousel. I mean, you cannot just see those, but you can relive them, whether it's with brothers, sisters, children, or just yourself with your friend or alone. I mean, there's so many ways to get involved, and that nostalgia it's special. It's really special to have every year. My favorite thing is walking through the forest. Just, it's like you walk into a, magical world. We keep saying magic. Do you see the theme here?
But it's so true. It's the perfect name for it. Yeah. No, but it's like you're in the North Pole in Las Vegas, and you don't have to deal with the freezing cold weather. It's like,
a
little bit, but I always complain, and I'm like, it is nothing compared to other places at all.
Yeah.
So, but no, we're so lucky, and it's perfect here. You really can't get any better.
And hey, you get to bring out your beanies and your gloves and put on your cute, fun things, and not have to deal with scraping your windshields and shoveling snow. So hey, it's the best of both worlds.
Exactly, so true. And even there's all performers over there. When I was really little, I used to be in a performance group, and we would sing there every year for years and years and years. And I mean, they have some of the people there. Like, I mean, they have so many different things every night. You just can't beat it.
Yeah, we have, whether it's our Star Wars sold group from UNLV, to different dance groups, to people who are working on their singing careers, to people who've already arrived and they're in their career and they want to come out and perform with us. One of the best nights is our tree lighting, the day after Thanksgiving. And that's when you really get to see all the performances and people just come together, and that's a fun time. That's a really fun time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I love it. You just can't beat it. If you're in Vegas, you have to go to the Magical Forest. You have to.
And do we talk about the carnival eats?
Oh, yes. Treats? Oh, yes. I forgot. How could you forget it? I know. You got to have the hot chocolate there. Walking around your hot chocolate. Yeah.
And we have a special area where it's 21 and over, where we have some really fun cocktails that are holiday themed.
Awesome.
That's a new addition this year.
I will definitely be checking that out.
This year, I believe last time we had fried Twinkies.
Yes.
We had some special different burgers. I mean, just the menu is so well curated and so much fun.
Yeah.
So come hungry.
Yes, exactly. No, and then of course we also got to talk about the Santa runs too.
Oh my gosh,
yeah. That is another awesome event.
Yeah.
So
bucket list.
Yes.
I mean, it's a bucket list item, right? If you have ever wanted to be in a sea of Santas, and I say that because, we have hundreds, if not thousands, of people dressed as Santa. It comes with the admission fee down in downtown Las Vegas. We start at the Downtown Event Center. It's December 7th. And you can go online right now at lvsantarun.com, or you can show up the day of the race from 8 to 10 and sign up right there. And with your admission price comes a Santa suit. And you are running down in Las Vegas, which is historical enough, right? And you see all these things around you that you've seen for years. And then in front of you see a sea of Santas. Behind you see a sea of Santas. And then there's the pet contest. There's the stroller contest. And if people are like, but I don't run, it's okay. We have a lot of walkers.
Yeah.
Just a walk. And I mean, I have people who come out as corporate groups, as schools, churches, friends, family. And it's just how they kick off the holiday season.
Yeah.
So that's coming quick. Yeah. And we're super excited.
I know it's right around the corner.
It really.
I'm so excited. I'm like, yes. As soon as it's November 1st, I'm like, it is because Thanksgiving gets one day, and then the rest is all Christmas.
Like you said, your house is already decorated.
Yeah, exactly.
My tree is pulled out. It's not up yet.
Almost there.
But it's almost there. It's ready.
It's ready for you.
Yeah.
No, but the Santa Rosa, it's so cool. I mean, I know previously you've broken records and stuff. I mean, it's such a fun event, and I know you haven't announced all of them yet, but there's always great performers there. Yeah. It's just so everyone keep an eye on the website too for that.
Yeah, there will be an announcement for our Grand Marshal and things like that, and it's always surprises, always little surprises that we like to keep people. You never know who you're going to see each year, but they will see some of our OV fine and performing arts. The people that take those lessons and are served in our programs, they're going to come out as the OV Elvi, and they will be doing their singing and dancing, and so some of the traditional things. And then yes, there's always many surprises to see too.
Yeah, no, I love it, and I like I said, we are so lucky to have Opportunity Village in Vegas. Like, people really don't realize how special it is, and I can't see without my glasses, but people don't realize how special it is here in Las Vegas.
I mean, it's our 70th year here in Las Vegas this year, so that's a huge milestone, right? Yeah. And what better than on our 70th year, we just broke ground on our newest campus on Decatur and 215.
Yes.
And that's going to have over 100 housing units.
Wow.
Independent housing. So 1, 2, 3 bedroom houses. It's going to have all the same programs and services that our other campuses have. So day habilitation, employment training resources, direct employment, just all the different areas that are helping those that are most vulnerable and just need that extra support. And of course, that's going to come with lots of volunteer opportunities, lots of way for the community to get involved. Yeah. It's going to take 5 years to completely finish.
Okay.
But hey, we just broke ground, and the waiting list
will be here before
housing,
you know it.
It will be, and we are super excited to be able to serve the northwest side of Las Vegas in that way.
Well, I was able to check out the Betty's Village campus too. It is so beautiful. It's such like a special place, and like the apartment are gorgeous, and they have the events. I mean, it's just really amazing.
And that is what it'll be.
Yeah.
It's even going to be called Betty's Village North.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
And so you will take that, the look, the different colors, and move it right up to the northwest, and we're going to have it up there as well. So it's so exciting to see the way that this community comes together and provides and supports for the most vulnerable and says, hey, you know what? People with disabilities matter. We want them involved in our community. We want them living and thriving. We don't just want them existing. And isn't that what everybody wants?
100%,
Yeah.
And I believe it was actually Laura we had on and stuff. She said there's a high percentage of people that they weren't born with a disability. They developed later on, and you don't think about it, but anyone could be affected by it tomorrow, and yourself included. And so it's just so amazing that we have these programs here that give people opportunity.
It's keeping it right on your tongue.
But it is, and it's so I love it, and everyone involved with it really has such a good heart. Like, truly, everyone I've met there and stuff just really is so passionate about it. It's just a beautiful place.
Well, the same energy and excitement you have, it's what keeps people coming back, not just to our events, but my coworkers, all the different levels of employee. It doesn't matter where someone serves, it's really the heart of the mission, to serve those. And that's what keeps us going. And that's what makes it just bigger than ourselves. Right. But what you mentioned, I do want to say that at any time, about 30% of the people we serve were not born with their disabilities. So if you go on our website, there's these things called mission moments, and you can see these little short video clips that are like 2-3 minutes, and it tells different people's stories. And one of my favorite ones, Dana, she's one of my favorite. It's right on there. And she talks about how she was at UNLV to become a nurse. Yeah. And it was her dream job. And then she got in a head-on collision. Yep. But at the end of her story, which sounds like, oh my gosh, what would I do? That's all of our life. Yeah. She says, Opportunity Village gives me a reason to get out of bed in the morning. That's awesome. I just ruined the clip for you, but I didn't, because you're going to
got to see it for yourself.
Yes, you got to see it for yourself, and you got to hear it from her words. And it's those things that make you say, no matter how, hard the days are, or some things we have struggles, we all have our why. Yeah. And she's one of our whys.
Yeah. No, it's so amazing. I love it. I'm so happy. I mean, even Elvis supported it years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how long it's been
yeah.
around, and he used to get his little scarves with there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cool. It's historic. It's just such a great place. It's such a great, amazing thing we have here in Vegas, and you can have fun too going there and supporting it even more. So yeah.
And I mean, who needs a reason to eat carnival food, right? But this is the perfect reason, the perfect season. You get all that fun things to enjoy. So yeah.
Yeah. No, you got to get your popcorn, your hot chocolate, everything. Yeah, it's great.
Funnel cakes, cotton candy.
Yes, everything.
I'm going to get hungry.
I know. We should go down there right now. Are they serving it? But no. So when's the actual date that it's open?
Okay. So the actual dates, I want to make sure I get all of these correct exactly.
Ahead.
So tree lighting is the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So November 29th through December 1st, December 5th through the 8th, the 15th, the 12th through the 15th, and then the 17th all the way through the 31st. So even after Christmas, we will be open for people to come. So if people are on school breaks or if they're just still in that holiday mode, you know, I don't take my tree down until after New Year's, because it's all the you got to keep it up as long as possible, right? Get
I've debated myself every year, like maybe I should just keep it year round.
So you get like that any day you can come out and join us, and that will include everything. It'll include the rides, it'll include the different fun entertainment things we have and the different treats and eats, and there's not a day that you can go wrong. If you like the hustle and bustle, come before Christmas, definitely come on a weekend, and it doesn't matter whether it's a night that's really crowded or a night that's, and I say really crowded as in this is Christmas time, right?
Oh, yeah.
To a night where it's a little more slow would be like the Mondays, the Sundays, the Tuesdays. But regardless of what you pick, I promise you're going to walk away and being like, that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
That was worth it.
For sure.
And then like you're going to be going, we're coming back next year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. It's just, you have to go every year. You have to.
And one more thing I don't want to forget. So if someone's like, I love it, but it's not my thing, whether it's being outside in the cold, evenings, nights, or maybe they want to contribute, but in a different way. One of our revenue lines that supports the people we serve is our Desi Tables cookies.
Yes.
So corporate gifts, holiday gifts. We have a bakery on our Buffalo campus.
And it's delicious. Yeah.
Yes, and we have cookie tins. So just like you send to people, if you're sending holiday cookies, if you're sending things to your coworkers, you can go on there, and not only are they baked with love, they're baked. Some of the persons we served are in that department for employment training or direct employment. Yeah. So they're learning, they are working there, and every dollar spent is going to go back to support more people with jobs and housing and all these fun things we've talked about, social activities. So you get to bless someone, give someone a holiday tin, cookies, and then you also get to support a good cause. And it's easy to remember, Desi'sTable.org.
Yeah, and it's a perfect, especially go to holiday parties and stuff. You want to bring some. I mean, there's just so many different things to do with it. So no.
And you can buy them at the Magical Forest.
Yes, of course. It's magical.
Yeah, absolutely is.
But thank you so much for being on. I just always love having you guys. It's truly such an honor. It means so much to me, and especially ever since I've gotten older and stuff, and I really understood the meaning behind it. I think it's so special. So I love having you guys on. Everyone I know that goes, they love it. I mean, you can't beat it. It's just the perfect place to be.
Yeah, so. And we love being here. We love the opportunity to share and to say thank you. Thank you to our community. Thank you to you for sharing, not just that it's an opportunity, but that its mission and the importance of it. And you've said several times that we're so lucky to have it, and we are blessed beyond measure. I mean, there are people that come from all over the world, and I mean the world, that call me and say, Heather, we're in town for a conference and we've heard about OV and we want to come out and see how we can bring this back to our community. Yep. And I'm talking about Uganda, Saudi Arabia, all these different countries, because in the space of support and serving people with disabilities, Las Vegas is on the map.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're so, because unfortunately, it's so sad there's not enough support for it, and that this isn't like a bigger thing across the world. But you're spreading the word more and more, especially with social media and stuff, and people realize it more. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and spread across.
So thank you, because you're spreading the word right now.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I promise you, go to Santa Run, go to the Magical Forest. You will not regret it. I love it. If you're going to be in Vegas at all, you have to go there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you. God bless.